is it. This is awesome. When most people land in a city, they plan all the places that they want to see. But for me, I always plan what I want to eat. And I am in Quito, Ecuador, and so the #1 thing I wanted to try was empanadas. Of course, you can get empanadas all over Ecuador, but Quito takes it to a whole other level. It's probably one of the most important Ecuadorian foods in Quito. That's because people eat it for breakfast. If it's large enough, they eat it for lunch. They also have it in the afternoon with some coffee or some morocho, which is a corn-based drink. It's a very traditional dish, and it's still so popular today. There are 3 types of empanadas in Quito that are very important. Empanadas de Viento, Empanadas de VERDE, and Empanadas de Morocho. And today, I'm gonna share with you the best place to eat all 3 of them. That's right, we are going on an empanadas tour. You wanna have the best ones, I wanna have the best ones. Unfortunately, I'm with Andreas, and so he did all of the research. One of the places is his favorite, and of course we asked around just to make sure we were going to the perfect place for empanadas in Quito. So we're at La Tortilla. We are going to have an Empanada de Viento, or a wind empanada. This place is located in the neighborhood where the old airport used to be, and it was a very popular spot because very populated, and so there are a lot of really great restaurants here. Today the airport might be gone, but is still known to be home to some of the best empanadas in Ecuador. So at La Tortilla, we are having an Empanada de Viento, or a wind empanada. This is known as a place to get one of the giant ones. A lot of air inside, that's why it's called de viento, and then also some cheese. When you look at the menu, it's very traditional. A lot of so many traditional dishes from the Andes. Tortillas and empanadas and bolón de verde, lots of great dishes. And when you come in, you can actually see they are making tortillas de yuca, which is in the clay tiesto pan, very traditional. So I'm very excited to try it here. I did see in La Ronda, there is also another place that has Empanadas de Viento, and you can see one outside. However, I think this one might be better. Just for perspective, this is how big it is. Yeah. So this is so big, I actually had to move the camera back so that you could see all of it. Gotta be careful not to break it. This is it. Wow, when they say it's gigante, it is gigantic. Yes, it is gigantic. Getting it all in is not easy, but this is it. This is an empanada for afternoon coffee. It's sweet and savory. So you've got the savory cheese inside, and the dough is made from wheat, but you've got some sugar on top. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. You get a little cheesy, you get a little sweet, you get some coffee. This is what you have in the afternoon in Quito. All right, now to open it up.
Like this.
And then,
should I do it?
What are you gonna do?
Break it.
Okay, break it.
That's inside.
All right, so you basically just break it up and eat it. Now, I did get the big sugary piece, but I actually prefer the cheesy pieces more, which are on the bottom. It's really crispy. It's very big, but it's actually not a lot of empanada. Most of it is just air. So it's like a crispy, sweet, cheesy snack.
Do you think it's like a wonton?
Good point. It's like a wonton. It has the same kind of texture as a wonton. It's like a giant wonton with cheese and sugar. Good. It's a lot for one person. Maybe you share with 4 people.
Yep.
but I love the cheese part of it. So just queso fresco or fresh cheese at the bottom. So good. All right, we're here for empanada number 2. This is Empanada de Verde. Verde means green, and these are empanadas made out of plantain. Now we're at Marejada Burguer. Marejada means high tide, so high tide burger. But these people are from the coast, and so they know how to cook with plantain. Not easy to make a plantain empanada because you require both cooked and raw plantain, egg, and then spices. You need to know what you're doing here. They offer them both as the traditional cheese empanada and also a carne empanada. Now, this is Andreas's old neighborhood. He used to live here, has eaten here so many times, but since he's left, he's also come back, brought people here, and they agree. This is the best Empanada de Verde in Quito. And because this family is from the coast, you also get encurtido. So encurtido is from the coast. It's like a pickled onion vegetable hot sauce, really good. And then also if you just want the regular, you've got the cream tomato stuff here. So we've got the large beef empanada along with so much encurtido, it actually looks like a side salad. Such a steal for $2.25. This is the beef. So of course you can get regular cheese, but if you can get the beef, why not? All right, I was going to tear it apart, but that was not going to happen. Here we have the beef empanada de verde. So in this, we've got beef, we've got 2 types of plantain. So you've got the raw and you've got the cooked plantain. And then also there's a little bit of peanut flavor. So I think it's with sal prieta, which is a spice mix, very typical to the coast. Every spice mix is different, but it does have a little bit of ground mani in it, or peanut. So on the outside, it's super crunchy. On the inside, it's just creamy with that plantain and the beef. It's so good. So this encurtido has tomato, onion, some fresh herbs on it. Spilling more than getting in my mouth. Okay. This makes it. The empanada is dense and meaty and with plantain. And then this encurtido, it just brightens it up. It's really, really good. This is awesome. I'm no expert. I don't know if this is the best empanada de verde in Quito, but I trust this guy, and so I'm confident in saying I think it is the best empanada de verde in Quito. Okay, and so then after I tried it with the encurtido, I put the camera away and Andreas said, okay, let me show you how to eat this. He put on it, so on the empanada, he dumped half of the encurtido and then he put this house-made parsley mayo, house-made ketchup. We didn't, and then also we've got this ají that we're going to put on. And we're gonna try it this way. He says that eating it this way, fork and knife, is a taste of his childhood. I love sauces, so when anyone puts a bunch of sauce on anything, like, I'm all about it. This is like a childhood comfort food for sure. On to our last empanada in the trifecta of the best empanadas in Quito. Let me tell you, I don't have a lot of stomach space. That empanada de verde was amazing and so filling. But I left a little bit of room left, even though I took a couple more bites than I should have. And so we're off to our final stop for Empanadas de Morocho, which is a type of corn. Well, I think we saved the best for last. We are at Empanadas de Morocho, Ulloa, and they are made out of morocho. Morocho is a white corn in Ecuador, and so different types of corn are very important in the Andes, especially in Quito. This is the third type of empanada, the trifecta of empanadas in Quito, or as Andreas says, and I guess other Zelda fans, the Triforce of empanadas. And Alicia let me back into her kitchen and showed me how to make them. Let me tell you, they're so thin how she makes this batter. And on the inside is a traditional stuffing of chicken, rice, and peas. Of course, you can have anything in it, but this is the most traditional. You will find that people eat this all year round, but also during the festivities in Quito and in December. It's very, very popular. She makes these to order, so if you come here, you might have to wait because this is a very popular place. But if you want to have them like crispy on the outside, warm on the inside, the only way to do it is to make it to order. There we go. Looking inside, you can see that it has the traditional recipe. You can see the beef, the rice. On the side, we can see some of the peas. Oh yeah. So simple, so good. This dough is so good. Oh, you can hear the crunch. It's just like, you know, with it being rice and beef and peas, it's almost like kind of the hominess of like, I don't know, like a shepherd's pie or some kind of casserole, but then you get this crisp on the end. A little bit sweet, a little bit salty. It's so good. All right, so there are two types of sauces here. So it's papa de sambal. Papa de sambal is a pumpkin seed sauce. This one has parsley in it, and that's what gives it its green flavor. There's also a little bit of nuttiness to it because it is pumpkin seed, but I think that the parsley should really brighten this up. Put a little bit on. I put a lot on, but I love the sauces. Oh, it's so good. Nutty, but super bright. Goes really well with the beef. It's delicious. The other sauce is an ají, but this ají uses tree tomato and something different. It also uses chocho, which is very common to find in Quito and in northern Ecuador. Chocho is a legume. It almost looks like a white bean, and you can get a lot of different ajís even in the supermarket. If you go to Super Maxi, you can find bottled jars of it, but she makes her own, and it's with tree tomato, which is like my favorite thing. So let's try a bit with that. I love tree tomato. Oh, it's spicy. So it's a blackberry soda that existed long before Coca-Cola and the other big brands came into Ecuador. This place is very popular. It did have a different location. Now it's still in northern Quito. This is absolutely worth driving for. Number one, Alicia is a hoot. And so if you speak Spanish, or even if you don't, she's very welcoming. If you want to see how she makes it, she's more than happy to really entertain you. So it's not even just about the food. I think it's also about the experience. This is a very special spot.